Well then, good evening and welcome back to the Reliance Foundation Developmental League National Group Stages. We are coming to you live from the energetic and football-charged atmosphere here at the Reliance Corporate Park, where match day 2 in Group B is once again about to get underway. This is game number 2. Is the Goan Derby flavor this evening. CESA Football Academy taking on Dempo Sporting Club, and two institutions that have shaped footballing culture in Goa for decades. And tonight's matchup is more than just 3 points. It's about momentum, identity, and keeping group stage hopes alive. And talking about Group B is beginning to take shape after the opening round of fixtures. And here's how both the sides arrived for this clash. Sesa Football Academy, their first game was against East Bengal. That resulted in a 1-1 draw. They are third currently in the points table in the Group B. The Sesa began their journey with a gritty 1-1 draw against East Bengal. It was a match, if you go and back look that at again, it was a match where they showed strong organization, good transitions, and the ability to hold their own against a power-packed opponent. Remember, East Bengal, they're a good side, right? And their lone goal came from Benito Costa, who has quickly become a name to circle for this campaign. Benito scoring from that corner, ball played in Benito Costa with a towering header. He gave Sesa the lead before East Bengal found an equalizer deep into stoppage time. And for Sesa, the narrative tonight is simple: build on the positives, tighten the late game gaps, and push for all 3 points. That's what matters. If Sesa win this one, they have a chance to go second on the points table. Remember the first game against Punjab and Kerala Blasters. Punjab won that. Punjab sitting comfortably with 6 points. They are top of the table. Kerala Blasters with 3 points. So if Sesa win this, they'll get 3 points. And that's combining will be 4. They will head to the second on the points table. And Jason Di Mello, the head coach, is always emphasizes structured possession and fast swing play. And we should expect a higher tempo from his boys this evening, especially in the final third. Talking about Dempo, a tough start for them, who fell 3-0 to a dominant Punjab FC side in their first outing. And defensively, they struggled to deal with Punjab's quick combinations and attacking width. In transitions, they never quite found the rhythm to push forward with intent. Right now, you see both the teams coming up together. Sesa Football Academy in the blue stripes, Dempo Sports Club in their white stripes alongside the match referees. About to begin really shortly. But the important part, this is Dempo. This is a club built on legacy, identity, and fighting spirit. And the head coach, Ramos Gomez, has had a close to a week to reset the structure, address the defensive vulnerability that inspire response. And for a young squad, tonight is an opportunity to turn a page, expect urgency, expect compact defending, and expect them to try and hit Sesa on counterattacks. And for Dempo, this is a must-respond situation, and their fans need it, their coach needs it. After going down 3-0 to Punjab, they have to bounce back. Well then, Benito Costa, the goal scorer from the last game, he would be the player to watch out for once again for Dempo. They might have conceded 3, but individually, they have players capable of shifting gears quickly. And that's Dempo Sports Club just lining up for the team photographs. And the captain for them today would be Albuquerque, the Siren Albuquerque, the captain for Dempo Sports Club. And for Sesa Football Academy, the captain is going to be Titus. That's Titus Roshan Glura. And they see both the captains together with the match referees. The main man in the center, that would be Manish Divakar, the head referee, alongside the assistant Rushikesh Mishale and Venkat Krishnan Iyer. The fourth official is Ishwaran Raman Iyer. That's a highly experienced crew for a match that could get intense in the midfield. Remember, it's a Goan derby. And both these teams from Goa, Dempo and Sesa, both of them were in the same zonal rounds as well. The Sesa Football Academy in the zonals, 5 games, 4 win, 1 draw, 9 goals scored, just 1 conceded, 13 points to their name. They were top of the table. And talk about Dempo Sports Club, 5 games, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, 11 goals scored, 4 conceded. Here's the lineup for Sesa Football Academy. The head coach, Jason Melo. Plenty of substitutions on the bench. Jeff Diaz, Pradeep, Kane Anthony Fernandez, Venita Costa, Kripal, Rose, Atharv Narayan, Johnson Rana, Titus, Mickey Diaz, and TP Rohit. That's the 11 for Sesa, who would be eyeing all 3 points today. Chance to go second in the points table. Opposing them would be Dempo. The head coach Remis Damia Gomez, he's got plenty of substitutions on the bench as well. Deep Singh, Jodrica Branches, Topon Minch, Ashman Maven Vegas, Cyril Albuquerque, Raul Peter Rodriguez, Dalvin Coelho, Murphy Fernandez, Ashen Vaz, Stennis, and Suavel Cristiano Furtado. Watch out for that man. He was the top scorer for Dempo Sports Club, Suavel Cristiano Furtado. 4 goals in the zonals for him, and he has to find his rhythm once again. We talk about Dempo Sports Club. They scored 11 goals. Suavel Cristiano Furtado scored 4. That's the zonals we are talking about. Topon Min scored 2. Shreyas Nayak scored 2. Ashman Vegas scored 2. And Raul Peter Rodriguez with 1 goal. That was their 11. So this team knows how to score goal, but they did also concede goals. So you talk about Sesa on the other hand. They've got Titus who scored 3 goals. He was their top scorer in the zonals. Charles Fernandez scored 2. Telico Pinto, Shubhankar Kuala, Thiam Shubha Singh, Jeff Diaz all contributing with 1 goal each. Dempo 11 goals in the zonals. Sesa 9 goals in the zonals. But the catch here is Sesa just conceded 1. They had a positive goal difference of +8. Beg your pardon, Dempo Sports Club had a goal difference of +7. They conceded 4 goals. Well then, Jason Di Mello, the head coach of Sesa, he's focused, he's calm, he's analytical, and expect a structured setup with emphasis on pressing triggers and using wide channels for Remis Damia Gomez. He will want organization first, keep things tight, build confidence through defensive solidity before pushing numbers forward. And both teams have come here to assert themselves for 3 points is what they're looking. Sesa looking sharp with crisp passing patterns. And Dempo would be looking to just get their defensive shape and organization locked in. You don't want to concede once again. Sesa in their blue stripes. Dempo Sports Club in their white stripes. Here we go, kickoff. The Goan Derby. Live from the Reliance Corporate Park is Sesa Football Academy versus Dempo Sports Club. Live action. 90 minutes of football to decide who gets the 3 points today. Well, could also end up in a draw. But still, you feel like these two teams will be rushing for those 3 points. And just the early bits of possession is what we are talking about. Usually you see teams who control this early bits of possession, the first 10 minutes, tend to actually dominate the entire game. And Dempo, coming back on the back of that loss against Punjab, they will like to have a response. And they must need a response, to be honest. Remis Damia Gomez, the head coach, would be wanting a response. Remember, this is a team that barely dragged themselves into the national group stages. Dempo were closely challenged by RF Young Champs. That's Reliance Foundation Young Champs. RF Young Champs in their zonals. They had 6 points. Dempo had 7. So Dempo just qualifying by 1 point. So this team knows the value of points. Dempo, and in their tough group, this group has Punjab, this group has Kerala Blasters, East Bengal, Northeast United. So Dempo, they have to understand the value of points and they have to respond quickly. And yes, it's a long tournament. After this, 8 games will still remain for teams. But still, you don't want to lose early momentum. And try and just ease their way. Right now, it's been all Dempo in the opening 90 seconds or so. The team in white. The early bits of possession belongs to Dempo right now, just working their way. Good football, this is. Look at how quickly Sesa Football Academy got the numbers back. The blue bodies running in. That goes to show you this team is strong defensively. And remember, against East Bengal as well, Sesa Football Academy, they conceded very late. So for the majority of the game, they were leading. And not just leading, they were dominating as well. But then that goal coming in at stoppage time. Otherwise, they were heading for a clean sheet. Sesa Football Academy, they have got the ball back now. First touch for the goalkeeper, that's Mickey Diaz. Who's a solid man in that goal for Sesa Football Academy. Mickey Diaz would be looking for a clean sheet. tussling over there. Sesa emerged with the ball. Now then, first bit of attack for them. This is Rose who puts the ball in. And first bit of catching practice for the Dempo Sports Club goalkeeper. This deep thing in the goal for Dempo. And catching practice for him. That will count as a shot on target though, and that will count as the first shot on target. You talk about the environment at Reliance Corporate Park right now. This is Navi Mumbai we are talking about. This is 6:03 in the Indian Standard Time. So the first half, it would be a bit that sun, the evening sun setting in. And as we come in for the second half, there will be floodlights all around. And this venue looks so majestic under the floodlights. So it's a proper professional environment for both these teams to just nurture themselves into. The Sesa trying to break, but Dempo have done well. Strong clearance from the goalkeeper, Deep Singh. They've not seen much in terms of attacking in the first 5 minutes or so. Both teams have looked cautious, just holding up the possession. And now the chance for Sesa to attack. This is Titus, the captain, who's tussling. Titus tussling, and Titus, I believe, has earned a throw-in for his team. Yes, he has. And Titus Roshan Glora tussling with the number 47 of Dempo. That was Raul Peter Rodriguez in the end. Titus earning a throw-in onto Johnson Rana. Has jogged in slowly. Will this be a long one from Johnson Rana? It feels like the way he's setting up, he's going to throw this inside the box. Yes, that is the idea, and we have seen that. Teams increasingly taking those long throw-ins now. And Johnson Rana with a long throw-in inside the box. Could be dangerous. Danger still not cleared. Now finally honked away. Sesa Football Academy recover possession. This is good from them. A bit of sustained spell in the possession. From the right hand side, not visible though. Not so sure. I think it will be a goal kick in the end. Yes, it is a goal kick in the end. There you see a first bit of meaningful attack from Sesa Football Academy. And there's the idea, just slowly settling in maybe. Taking their time, just slowly building up to the game. Sesa Football Academy, and remember, 3 points for them will take them to second in the points table. 3 points for Dempo could they take them to third in the points table, and that's going to be a big leap considering they're sixth bottom of the table right now. This is the captain for Dempo. Good turn. Ashen Vaz on the ball right now. Ashen Vaz is one of those creative midfielders that's really important for Dempo Sports Club. He has to click Ashen Vaz if Dempo need to find something significant. He's an important player. Now it's Stennis. Tussling Stennis earning a throw-in for Dempo, and Stennis will stand on this throw-in as well. And that's Stennis Stoughton, number 57, the defender. He's tall, he's strong, and he needs to display a good unit. Sesa win the ball and clear it, but straight to the captain for Dempo. Siren Albuquerque, and now then chance to break maybe. Falls in kindly for Kripal. Kripal on the ball, waiting for options. Finds a good ball in. Finds TP Rohit. And nothing coming out of it in the end. Rohit shoots from distance. Dempo have cleared their line, but you see Sesa Football Academy are growing in confidence now. They're controlling the possession. Shooting from distance as well. It was blocked away. Now chance for Dempo to break on the counter. They're committing bodies forward. This will be a foul, I believe. This could be the first yellow card as well. It's a reckless challenge. Just for now, I believe the referee, Manish Devakar, has kept his cards in the pocket. It was a reckless challenge. Bit of concern over there. That's why you felt like that. Could have been a yellow card offense as well, but maybe it's too early in the game. And that's why the head coach Manish Diwakar just not pulling his cards out yet. It's Topon Minch, the midfielder, who's gone down. And Topon Minch is a key player for Dempo. Scored 2 goals in the zone as Topon Minch, so he's one of the player to watch out for, Topon Minch. I think he's going to be okay, that's for sure. The physio's coming in. And the physios as well. Each and every time there's an injury concern, they rush in. And those magic sprays come into picture right then. Dempo with the free kick inside the box. Cleared away. Once again, recycle put inside the box. This is good from Dempo. Applying some early pressure. Ball comes in, header, just missing. Best chance of the game falls for Dempo Sports Club. 9 minutes on the clock. There was the ball inside the box. And just not on target. Murphy Fernandez with the ball inside. Header comes in. Raul Peter Rodriguez cannot keep that on target. Well then, there you see Dempo Sports Club. They might have lost their first game, but there's the vigor, there's the hunger to come back. This is Velros Veli Diaz on the ball now for CESA Football Academy. Velros goes on the outside. Velros earns a throw-in, I believe. Not so sure that went for a corner. Johnson Rana once again slowly jogging. So this is a pattern, you believe, Johnson Rana. Whenever CESA Football Academy will get a throw in, it will be Johnson Rana because he's got those long arms. He's going to throw them from distance inside the box. This is good to see. We've already seen for Sudeva Delhi, there's a guy called Somit who throws those long throw-ins, and now Johnson Rana is making a habit. Ball played inside the box, side netting. It's amazing how much distance Johnson Rana gets on those balls. And so this is something that teams keep on training. It's not just by coincidence. And Jason Timelo, and I'm sure that training unit, when they're practicing in those warm-ups, there is discussion on those long throw-ins. The assistant has flag raised already this time around. This will be a throw-in for CESA Football Academy, onto which Pradeep Ahibam is standing. Up and over, just working something. The tussling over there goes down. The referee sees nothing wrong, onto a chance for Dempo to break on the counter. Slows the play. There's Dalvin Coelho. Back to Dalvin. Good football from Dempo, just rotating the ball. But they've lost it though. TP Rohit winning it back, feeding it. And now then CESA Football Academy, have they got the legs? Titus puts the ball inside the box. No one there on the far post, and that's a bit weird, to be honest. Because Titus puts a decent enough delivery inside the box. But there is no CESA player attacking that far post area. That's a bit, well, out of order and out of sort, because usually you have those players attacking that far post area. The right wingers would come in rushing in, but this time around Titus puts the ball inside the box. No one coming in on the far post in the easy collection. 12 minutes running on the clock now. You always talk about the involvement at Reliance Corporate Park. I mean, on this ground already, if you're watching the Reliance Foundation Developmental League, this is the 5th season, and always in the national group stages, this ground comes up alive. There are too many iconic goals. And this time around, time for Dempo to break. Ball played inside the box towards the far post. Good chested control. In the end, just too heavy a touch, or maybe a bit too slow to react. Chance for Sesa now to break. This is Titus, the captain. Surrounded by a lot of players, Titus looking for options. The Titus loses possession. End-to-end stuff right now for CESA Football Academy and Dempo Sports Club. Still trying to find the first goal. Giving it back. Clear away. And there you see, this is heating up now. The Goan derby is picking up the flavor and all the spices. And this is what you expect, don't you? Remember in the first game, there was an 8 a.m. kickoff. Punjab facing on Kerala Blasters. That was just so locked in. Even Steven till the 90. And then in the stoppage time, it was Manjot who stood up for Punjab. Manjot Singh scored the winning goal. Punjab winning 1-0. Manjot scoring the only goal. So there you see the quality of Reliance Foundation Development League. The games are really tight. The teams do not want to lose 3 points. They keep on fighting till the very end. So you can expect, since this is a Goan derby as well, both the teams from Goa, you can expect them to just add a bit more flavor and add a bit more spice into this game. 14 minutes already on the clock, and we are seeing the game heating up a bit now, shaping up already. And Dempo, they have played good football, to be honest. This does not look like a team who's been hammered 3-0. Remember, we talk about that 3-0 defeat to Punjab, but if you go and check that game once again, in the first half, Dempo did not concede any goal. So it was a second half performance that probably was lacklustrous. In the first half, Dempo were good. We talk about that game against Punjab. Dempo with 40% ball possession. Punjab controlled bulk of the possession. 8 chances created by Dempo and 5 shots on target. None of them turning into goal. Well, down then, this is Titus back on the ball. Titus finds Ken Anthony Fernandez. Ken Anthony Fernandez with the ball. We're losing possession though. Possession being exchanged very cheaply right now. Both the teams unable to control the ball. This is a good run though. Really good run from the right hand side. Shrugging off his defender. Puts the ball inside the box. On a run that was. Take nothing away from it. The final delivery could have been a bit more better. Dempo now just asserting themselves. This is Tennis Towton. Finds his captain. Siren Albuquerque is the captain today. Was giving it away. But Dempo once again emerged with the ball. Good one-touch football. Ashman Maven spreads that to the right-hand side. Now then, look at this. Dempo, every time they go on the right-hand side, they're breaking with purpose. Good turn. There's number 24, Atharv Ryan Curry. But losing possession. Stennis. Good football. Back to Stennis. Stennis loses it, but Stennis in the end would be lucky because Dempo Sports Club have been awarded a free kick. Still no card. You see 2 challenges that could have been yellow card worthy, but just feels like the head coach, beg your pardon, the head referee, Manish Devakar, just keeping the cards in his pockets, does not want to have a flourish of card in the opening 20 minutes or so, wants to let the game just settle in. That's the question. Dempo boys are surrounding Manish and just asking the same question. Free kick. 17 minutes running on the clock. Siren Albuquerque spreading it to the right hand side. Dempo have actually used the right hand side to their advantage, and that side has been really prosperous for them. Point away this time around. Just no nonsense defending at its finest. Takes no risk. Does not want to control the ball. Just hoinking it away. Well, there's plenty of time remaining. Does not need to go for those long clearances anyway. It's always up to a defender's discretion how he controls the matter. But mostly we have seen to the zonals and the nationals as well. Defenders are very calm and very controlled on the ball. And some of the defenders have been key standouts. Mukul Panur Plays for Northeast United, Zai Zahoud, but for the Batsumatri, both of them playing for Sudeva Delhi. So there are a few guys who are really good on the ball. Goalkeepers as well these days, really comfortable on the ball. Do not take any panic decision. The ball played in, trying to ball play in, but this will be intercepted and this will be a corner. Murphy Fernandez, the number 51 for Dempo, is standing over it. So then chance for Dempo to at least try and threaten the goal with a decent delivery inside the box. Get a first goal for themselves in the Reliance Foundation Development League National Group stages. All right then, Murphy Fernandez. Could there be a decent enough delivery from Murphy? Ball played in inside the box, cleared away. Will break in kindly though. Raul Peter Rodriguez tries to collect. Good tackle. Because Titus Roshan Glora was just on his bike trying to run onto that ball, and if that tackle did not come, Titus would have been free. The chance for the counter-attack would have been on for Sesa Football Academy. That tackle was needed, and that tackle came in time. This is Dalvin Coelho now with the throw-in. Dalvin finds Stennis. Stennis goes central. This is Murphy. Murphy in the pass was just a bit too short, and the referee already blowing his whistle. Will be a free kick for Sesa Football Academy. So if you sum up the first 20 minutes of this game, the quality of football has been good, but sometimes you see the possession has been wasteful. Both the teams just losing out the ball very cheaply. A few wrong passes coming into picture. And they have to be a bit more resourceful, is what the word is right now, as the goalkeeper for Sesa comes up. Mickey Diaz. Mickey Diaz against East Bengal in that first game was good. Taking control, taking charge. Plays a long ball in. Does not find anybody. The idea was to find either Titus or those wingers, but just too much onto it in the end. Well then, much like the first game, you feel like this would be a cagey affair. Shot coming in from distance, hits the post. What a try that was, bending it from the left foot. That was Roswelly Diaz. And I'm not so sure if the goalkeeper, Deep Singh, would have got onto that. The replays would be interesting, as there's a man down for Sesa Football Academy. Did he get a hand onto it, Deep Singh, is the big question. Because that was a curling effort from Roswelly Diaz, left foot shot. Did not think, when he shot it, I did not think that's going to actually curl in that much. But it did. And hit the side post. If you look at the attempt once again, header comes in. Titus gets a touch onto it. Rose Diaz shoots from distance. The goalkeeper does not get a hand onto it. So he was beaten. Roswelly Diaz. That's the best chance of the game, and he has come the closest to break the deadlock. Once again, Titus Roshan Glura was in the thick of it. He got a touch. Well, would that have been an assist for Titus if that would have gone in? Because he did get a last touch onto it. As Johnson Rana once again goes on those long throw-in duties. Johnson Rana, you will see this guy each and every time they get a throw-in that offensive area. As Johnson Rana with a long throw-in inside the box. Cleared away by Stennis, not too far though. The ball still on the edge of the box. Sesa will recover possession. Or will they? Yes, they will now, that's for sure. Pradeep Ahibam, the defender, has lost it though. And now then, this could be a chance for Dempo. Running onto it is Suavel Cristiano Furtado. Tackled in by Pradeep. And remember, Pradeep got an assist in the previous game. The only goal for Sesa came in through Pradeep. Well, Pradeep was the assist maker on corner duties, putting the ball inside. And stepping up highest was Benito Costa, the number 17, scoring the only goal for Sesa in this tournament. Dempo are yet to score a goal. This is their second game, and you expect them to score a goal today. This is the kind of response you wanted. Dempo with their own long throw-in. Header, but just too high in the end. But there you see now, this is a pattern. Teams do train long throw-ins in their training routine on that ground, because both the teams, they have got set-piece specialists in terms of throw-ins, and they try and just launch it inside the box. And so throw-ins are now treated as set pieces. Because why not? If you've got good arm, if you have good shoulder strength, if you can throw the ball inside the box, you can actually trouble the goalkeeper and the defenders. And we have seen already, if you go back and watch Sudeva's game, there's a guy called Sumit, the number 27, who's already assisted 2 from the throw-ins. Led Gilnal Singh and has scored both those 2 goals from the long throw-ins. So that's happening. Good skills though. And losing out possession in the end. Sesa's chance to break. TP Rohit running with it. TP Rohit has lost the possession. Dempo win it back. This is the number 38 on the ball. That's Ashman Maven Vegas. Goes back to his defender. Raul Peter Rodriguez finds the captain, Siren Albuquerque. Siren Albuquerque moving with the ball forward. Still Siren Albuquerque turning, twisting good skills. It's delightful to watch. Still Siren Albuquerque is going on a marooning run forward. And now finds a pass to Stennis. This is Murphy Fernandez looking for options. Murphy just squares it to Chodrick Branches. Ashen Vaz. Back to Chodrick. Back to Ashen Vaz. Good football. Sustained spell of possession from Dempo. This is the best football we've seen from them. Just releasing a run on the right hand side. Could there be a cross coming in? There's the cross. Header maybe. Shot comes in instead. Collected by Mickey Diaz. In the end, this is good football from Dempo Sports Club. They are on the attack right now. They are on the ascending. Just controlling possession. Also doing well defensively. Stennis coming back. Stennis winning the ball for his team. But there you see. Those 2 central defenders for Dempo today. Siren Albuquerque, the captain, the number 40. Raul Peter Rodriguez, the number 47. They have done well. This time around, they have to defend. This is Velros Veli Diaz. Finds the overlapping run. This is Ghari, who cannot keep the ball inside. Well, to his credit, he's earned a throw-in. Or is that a corner, I believe? I think that's going to be a corner. That is going to be a corner. There was Atharvan Narayan Ghari, who was found in the overlapping run. Well then, chance for Sesa Football Academy. Yes, you feel like Dempo have been on the offensive in the last 10 minutes or so, but Sesa, they can change the picture. One decent delivery inside the box. Look out for this man. The number 2 is rushing slowly onto it. Pradeep Ahibam. Already got 1 assist in the previous game. The only goal coming in for Sesa was to Pradeep. This time around has gone for a short one. Back to Pradeep now. Left foot ball inside the box. Now maybe a header coming in. It does well. The goalkeeper, Deep Singh, gets a strong hand onto it. Dempo Sports Club on the attack now. Shot passing. And the referee has seen that there's a man down for Sesa Football Academy, has blown his whistle. Not so sure what particularly happened over there, but the physios will be called in. Maybe the ball played into the corner, and when Deep Singh came in collecting, there was a collision. It's just gone down flat. But right then, 27 minutes on the clock, and the story has been pretty simple. It's been Dempo Sports Club who have played the better football. Dempo have looked organized, and Dempo have controlled the tempo, and that's rhyming as well. But Dempo really have controlled the tempo. I mean, those quick passing, especially. I believe the defensive line is doing really well. And if you look at the 2 fullbacks on this left-hand side, this is Stennis Stoughton. On the right-hand side, that's Chodrick Branches. And those 2 fullbacks have made sure they cover the entirety of the pitch. And we are back into live action. This is the captain now on the ball, Siren Albuquerque. Central defender. Finds Murphy Fernandez, who plays the ball forward. Back to Murphy Fernandez. He's controlling the midfield right now, Murphy. Spreads this to the left-hand side. And Talvin Coelho found the run. Just not able to control the ball. Ashen was, there you see, going sliding, trying to just keep the ball inside the touchline, but that was the first touch that betrayed Ashen was. And nonetheless, this is positive football from Dempo. And this is what you expected. This is what the head coach expected. Remus Tamio Gomez. After his team went down 3 goals in that second half against Punjab, this is what you expected. And you feel like against Punjab, that defensive line was just... How would you describe that? In that second half, you felt like the defensive line just switched off. And Punjab just turned up the tempo, turned up the heat. And won the game, won 3 points. This will be a goal kick in the end. The good defending. There's some good players in this team for CESA Football Academy. And so for Dempo Sports Club, one of them is Deep Singh, the goalkeeper. His decision making on crosses has been good today. Comes up and collects the ball early. You saw that in the corner. He came up early, understood the assignment, got a strong hand onto it. This is Stennis Tautang. What a good first touch that is from Stennis. And not just the first touch, then the composure turn and find his captain. So that's good football from Dempo all around. I've talked about it already, impressed by their midfield. TP Rohit gets the head onto it. It stops the long ball played forward. Chodrika Branches earns a throw-in for his team, I believe. Yes, he does. He's skipping through the challenges. And back to the captain. This is Sain Albuquerque on the ball, looking for options. He's got support. Sain Albuquerque moving forward. Finds his defensive partner, Raul Piti Rodriguez. Chodrika Branches. Chodrika Branches emerging with the ball forward. Stennis Tautang involved in the play. Chodrika Branches moving forward. This is Dalvin Coelho is done well. Dalvin Coelho goes down under the challenge. Will be a free kick. Velros Velidias tackled from behind. Referee blows his whistle. This is good from Dalvin Coelho. Still no yellow card. And each and every time you see those tackles, you feel like, whoa, this could be a chance for a yellow for the first yellow, but the referee has done well. Managing the game so far, that's Manish Devakar. Well, now then, the Dempo Sports Club, this is a chance to put the ball inside the box. Feels like Dalvin Coelho, who's won the free kick, is setting himself over it. He's got options as well. The free kick comes in, goes down in the process. That was Deep Singh, beg your pardon, not Deep Singh. The Chodrika Branches taking that free kick, goes down in the end. Lost his balance, and that was the reason, not decent delivery. And this is good once again from Sain Albuquerque. He's a defender, but he's got his attacking boots on. Dalvin Coelho. Dalvin Coelho finds that overlapping run. Murphy Fernandez unable to keep the ball under control. Chance for Sesa now, who's probably not been much in attack. You look at Dempo and how they're winning the ball back. They're really hungry. And this time around, just the commentator's curse coming into picture. Poor pass. This team is really hungry. Dempo Sports Club, and there you see. I mean, if you look at the half-time statistics, well, still 15 minutes remaining after this, but if you look at the 30 or 31 minute statistics, Dempo have controlled the possession. And much of that has become possible because of the defensive stability. As this time around, the defense messes up. Chance for Sesa Football Academy to break. The body is being pushed forward, but Dempo have got back in numbers as well. From the left-hand side, looking for options. Turning, twisting, that's Ken Anthony Fernandez goes back, Ken. Ball inside the box, left footer, cleared away. Each and every time Sesa have tried creating an attack, Dempo have been equally strong. Pradeep Ahibam just lets that go. And Pradeep with a long throw in. Titus running onto it. Titus is closely surrounded by Raul Piti Rodriguez. In the end, Sesa have lost possession and Dempo emerge with it. Chance to break on the counter then. Tackle coming in once again. This could be a yellow. Now then, will this be the first yellow? Still the referee letting the game flow by. I'm waiting for the first yellow card because there would be yellow cards in this game, to be honest. You just feel like it. Did he get the yellow card out, to be honest? It just felt like when the camera angle panned in, it just felt like he did. And we will get the confirmation really shortly. This is Esmond Maven Vegas on the ball. The midfielder, not seen much from him. Plays the ball forward, trying to find the runner. In the end, just too much onto it. There was Ashen was running onto it, but too much pace on the ball. Ashton Rose cannot keep that in the playing area. And that's Manish Shivashankar Dalal Divakar. Time for a cooling break, maybe. Yes, it is time for a cooling break. Right then, 33 minutes on the clock. Live from the Reliance Corporate Park. Look at this scenic greenery right now. Hills in the background. And this lush green ground. And remember, when we will come back in the second half, still 12 minutes remaining in this one, but when we will come back in the second half, there's going to be floodlights all around. And then this ground becomes so beautiful to watch. I mean, it's going to be a real pleasure to be sitting over there, commentate live from the stands at the Reliance Corporate Park, and take nothing away from the view, though. Well, this is one of the most scenic places in youth football right now in the country. And we've talked about it, right? Places like Reliance Corporate Park. We've also been going on in MFA ground in Shillong. That's the Group A fixture has been taking in MFA ground. And that's also a perfect venue to play football. And that also impacts the game, to be honest. I remember when you're playing in the hustle and bustle of the city, yes, that's good as well. But when you're in those natural environments, you got some greenery, you got some mountains in the background. As we continue once again, a short cooling break. 34 minutes on the board, and the story has been simple. It's been Dempo Sports Club who have played the better football. They have controlled the possession, created chances, and played an attacking and interesting brand of football. Possession-based, as we talk about. Take nothing away from Sesa, though. I think they're trying to hit on the counter-attack. This is San Albuquerque once again moving forward with the ball, playing a run forward, trying to find Dalvin Coelho. In the end, Dalvin tussling and Dalvin winning the ball back as well. Still Dalvin Coelho, turning, twisting. Still Dalvin Coelho. This is good holder play. Taking on the defender. Still Dalvin Coelho. This time around just loses in the end. Atharv Narayan Gari does well for CESA Football Academy. Because Dalvin Coelho, he was turning, he was twisting, cutting inside, chopping back. But Atharv Narayan Gari made sure he stood his ground. He was solid. And once again, Johnson Rana on those throw-in duties. Look at the distance he gets to them, Johnson Rana. Inch perfect delivery as well. Velros Veli Diaz just holding possession and trying to release, but Sesa once again losing it. Alright, then they've won it though. This is Kane Anthony Fernandez who finds a good delivery. Maybe a shot coming in. It's back to Kane Anthony Fernandez. Credit to Dempo Sports Club. They've got bodies back really soon. And they have won the ball back as well now. Chance to break on the counter. This is a good run from that right-hand side. There's Ashman, Maven Vegas running with it. Back to Ashman. Well, the idea was to find Swabel Cristiano Furtado. It was not on the same wavelength. Maybe the idea was to find Murphy Fernandez though. The number 51, Murphy Fernandez for Dempo Sports Club. Murphy Fernandez not on the same wavelength. So there you see. I mean, apart from those final touches, Dempo Sports Club have done well. Each and every time they're losing the ball, there's the hunger to win it back. And I'll tell you honestly, if you want to see how a team plays football, and if they're motivated, if they're focused, and if they've got their tactics right, it's to see them when they've lost possession. Because what you do when you're off the ball decides how well you can play in a game. So your pressing, your organization, your compactness is very solid. And today, Dempo Sports Club have impressed everyone with their off-the-ball play. Stennis plays a ball forward. Lovely first touch. Shot coming in, blocked away. What a ball that was from Stennis. We've talked about those defenders. Stennis is once again back on the ball. Receives a 1-2. Stennis goes to the back heel. He's enjoying himself. Combining with Dalvin Coelho, who's given the ball back. Time for Sesa to attack on the counter. It's as tight as the captain. Lays it off. Ball played in forward by Atharv Narayan Gari. Strong defensive interception comes in from San Albuquerque because Velros Veli Diaz was lurking. You gotta give credit to San Albuquerque, the captain. He's been really solid, and not just defensively. You watch him, he likes to get onto the attacking boots as well. He turns, he twists, moves forward. This time around though, free kick awarded for CESA Football Academy. Take nothing away from San Albuquerque nonetheless. Kripal is standing over it, so is Jeff Diaz, the midfielder, feels like it's going to be Kripal. That's Kripal Dhargalkar on the ball alongside Jeff Diaz, the number 12. All right, then three-man ball standing onto it. I'm sure this is not going to be a shot on target. You can't expect anything, these guys, especially youth football. Is Kripal now, plays the ball inside, cleared away. Danger still looming in. Deep Singh had a midst of it, cleared away in the end. Goes to Pradeep Ahibam, who just lofts it up, one for Roswelly Diaz to chase. Roswelly Diaz cannot get on the end of it. Get defending in the end, just shielding the ball. 39 minutes on the clock. 6 remaining after this. Still waiting for that first goal of the game. Where is it going to come from? Well then. A lot of fans tuning in the Reliance Foundation YouTube channel. And they're really intrigued by the night match. And so are we as well. And that goes to show you the effort that Reliance Foundation puts in into these games. Puts in for these boys for the future of Indian football. We've got Rita Rana in the comment section who says, Johnson is my brother. I'm his sister. That's one proud sister. And Johnson Rana, the number 25 for CESA Football Academy. You've seen him taking those long throw-ins. And that's one way to make your family proud. As Dalvin Coelho, tricky feed from Dalvin. Look at that once again. Plays the ball back to Dalvin Coelho. Goes down in the end. That's unfortunate. He's doing so good, Dalvin Coelho. Just falls down. Dempo emerged with the possession once again, though. Talk about Sesa Football Academy. They have been a shadow of themselves from the previous game. Because Dempo have played the better football and Dempo have controlled the possession. They should go and score a goal because remember the old proverb. Ball now may be played inside the box. Still chance. Nonetheless, Stennis will recover possession for Dempo. This is Sayan Albuquerque just lofting it forward. Jodrick branches. He's found Ashman Maven Vegas back to Albuquerque. Albuquerque just lofting one up. Header comes in. Pradeep Ahibam, he was not troubled by that. But coming back to it, we talk about Dempo. They need to score a goal right now because they're playing good football. Make hay while the sun is shining. That's the proverb we were looking for. Well, even though it's the evening fixture, the sun is not shining right now, literally. But yeah, I mean, they're playing good football and they should go and score a goal because if not, Sesa Football Academy in the second half could come back and hurt them. It's always good to get a goal when you're playing good football. Stennis right now on the ball. Stennis could shoot from distance maybe. Stennis, good pass release. Ashman slips one through. Intercepted and cleared away. Ashman Maven Vegas looking for that cute little pass back to Stennis. It's very interesting how much possession Stennis and those defenders for Dempo Sports Club have seen. Look at how high Sayan Albuquerque is playing. He is a central defender, the centre back of this team. Just enjoying themselves on the ball right now, Dempo Sports Club. And the cross comes inside the box. Mickey Diaz does well. He collects the ball calmly, releases one forward. There was Rahul Peter Rodriguez on defensive duties. Back to Murphy Fernandez. Murphy switches the play. What a ball this is. Just got offside in the end. Murphy Fernandez raising 1 inch perfect delivery. And the winger just unable to time his run. Well then, what is going to be the discussion during that half-team talk by both the coaches? I feel Dempo would be the happier of two sides. Well, they would have wanted to get a goal for themselves to be even more happier, but still, With the kind of response we have seen from them, you feel like Dempo will not be much disappointed. They would like to carry on their sustained spell of possession. Sesa have a chance to put this ball inside the box now. Coming back to that pass being played by Murphy Fernandez, he found Topon Mensch on the right hand side. Topon Mensch unable to control the ball. It was caught offside. Well, both Topon Mensch not able to control the ball, and also Topon Mensch caught offside. Not timing his run perfectly, but that goes to show you Dempo Sports Club. They've got those midfielders who can switch play, and they can deliver those inch-perfect delivery time. Now for Sesa to create something towards the end of the first half. Imagine if Sesa go and score a goal right now, and that would be against the run of the play. And that will give them a lot of confidence. Titus tussling, Titus goes down. Dempo emerge with the ball. Once again, quick feet. Chodrick branches. And Chodrick emerging with the ball. We've not seen much from Sobel Cristiano Furtado though. At the number 59, he's playing centrally. He's also been seen on the right hand side. Sobel Cristiano Furtado. 4 goals in the zoners for him. He is the key man. He is the star man. Well, now then from the right hand side. Watch out for Sobel Cristiano Furtado. He's just jogging inside the box right now. Turning, twisting. That's Topon Mensch. And Topon Mensch has lost possession. Cleared away by Chef Diaz. The Dempo Sports Club will get a throw in though. Last 30 seconds remaining in this first half, plus the added time. I'm not so sure how much would be added. Stennis demanding the ball to himself. This is Sign Albuquerque. Now Stennis touting. Stennis looking for those cute little balls. Possession changed, but recovered back by Stennis. He's the best player so far on the pitch for Dempo in this first half. Stennis touting at the amount of touches he has had, the kind of areas he's got himself involved into. The fullback, Stennis touting, playing on this left-hand side. Albuquerque has been good as well. Sign Albuquerque, the defender, plays one ball forward. What a delivery this is. Topon Mensch with a great first touch. In the end, will this be a corner? Yes, it is going to be a corner, but take nothing away from it. Sign Albuquerque just spreading one into the right-hand side. Topon Mensch collecting, earning a throw-in, earning a corner for his team, beg your pardon, and on to which this is Dalvin Coelho, who is setting himself. Dalvin Coelho, this will be a left foot ball inside the box from Dalvin. Trying to catch them off guard. Maybe a short corner. It is a short corner. Now the ball is played inside the box. Breaks in kindly for Murphy Fernandez, who shoots. Intercepted. Danger still looming. His second chance. Shoots on the volley. Does not get the connection he needed. 3 minutes at a time. There's the confirmation. Onto which we are into the second now. And Murphy Fernandez, the number 51. He's been good. Just needs to get his scoring boots on. It's not an easy chance to score those on the volleys to Murphy Fernandez, but you expect that from a player of his caliber. Johnson Rana back on throwing duties for this team. Comes up charged and gets a very long distance once again onto it. Really impressed by Johnson Rana and his throw-ins. Dempo Sports will emerge with the throw-in of their very own. Stennis standing over it. Sign Albuquerque. Raul Peter Rodriguez. Raul Peter Rodriguez, poor ball. Titus, the captain, intercepts. But Sesa, they're looking a bit less focused because you see that play. You're losing possession so cheaply. Stennis emerging with it. Stennis once again has done well. And this is Topon Mensch. Sign Albuquerque once again turning and twisting. Finds Stennis. This is Murphy Fernandez. Good football from Dempo. Trying to find Stennis, who was on his bike, but even for Stennis touting, who's got a good pace onto him, that was too hard a delivery to chase. And just feels like we will go into the halftime 0-0. But coming back to it, just some moments before, you saw Topon Mensch playing on this right-hand side, playing very deep on this right-hand side, left-hand side, beg your pardon. Topon Mensch just probably a couple of minutes before he was on that left-hand side. So it goes to show you Tupon mentioned the kind of players these guys are. They have got those versatility in them. The last seconds or so remaining in this first half. The referee's whistle will be coming anytime soon. This will be goalless towards the first half, but take nothing away from it. Dempo Sports Club, they have controlled the possession. The halftime statistics will be very intriguing to watch. Murphy Fernandez, maybe one last flurry of attack, blocked away. And that should be it, I believe. We've already exceeded the 3 minutes time into the 4th minute now. The referee is still letting it go. Titus, he gives it away to Cyan Albuquerque, who emerges with the ball. Foul coming into picture, blows his whistle now. A strong tackle on Tupon Minj, has gone down. Tupon Minj still down. Is hurting. You watch the replays of that once again. Tupon Minj was found by Cyan Albuquerque. Ball played in. There comes the tackle, takes away Tupon Minj, just blasting him. Atharva Narayan Gari is lucky to not receive a yellow card, to be honest. You watch that once again. Cyan Albuquerque playing that pass. Good first touch from Tupon Minj to separate himself from the defender, but could not prevent that tackle to hitting him. But I think he's going to be okay. Tupon Minj, he is okay. Cyan Albuquerque, this will be the last kick, that's for sure now. Lays it centrally. Maybe a shot coming in from distance. There's a shot as well. And that's the last bit of action in this first half. Manish Shivashankar Lal Divakar blows his whistle. End of the first 45 has been goalless, but there's been plenty of action. End of the first 45, Sesa FA nil, Dempo SC nil. Well, the halftime statistics will tell us the story. Just feel like Dempo have controlled more of the possession. Dempo have got the better chances as well. They have controlled the ball. CESA Football Academy, plenty of discussion, plenty of concerns in that dressing room talk. And then that last song coming in from Murphy Fernandez from distance. And Mickey Diaz for a second was just not so sure whether that's going. Murphy Fernandez from distance taking a good shot in. As the halftime statistics, CESA 54% possession, 3 chances, 0 shots on target. Dempo, to the surprise, only 46% possession, 7 chances, 1 shot on target. We expected Dempo to have more possession, but the metrics say otherwise. The CESA Football Academy, will they break the deadlock in this second half, or will it be Dempo who will score the first goal of the entire tournament so far? Stay tuned with us. We will leave you with the highlights. Enjoy them. Get back. Reliance Foundation Development League continues in a short while. Well then, welcome back to the Reliance Corporate Park, where the first 45 minutes has given us a tactical, hard-fought go-and derby, but yet a breakthrough to arrive. It's 0-0 between Sesa Football Academy and Dempo SC, and we are moments away from the second half kickoff. Well, talking about that first half storyline, it's been simple. With Sesa control more of the ball with 54% possession, building patiently from the back, but they struggle to turn that control into threat. Three chances created, but still no shots on target. Coach Jason DiMelo will want sharper movement in the final third and better service to the captain Titus Russian Glora, who's been good. He's been looking lively. Dempo, on the other hand, grew into the game with 7 chances and produced the only shot on target of the half. Their midfield trio worked hard to disrupt Sesa's rhythm, and they've looked lively, but still they need more shots on target. There's the confirmation of the substitution. Lixon comes in. Well, Roswelli has been taken off, so early substitutions being made. And to be honest, well, Roswelli did not do much wrong, who still has been taken out for Sesa Football Academy. Hit the crossbar. Well, Roswelli, or should I say, hit the side post. He's been taken off. The number 10 comes in, Lixon Rebello. Will that change the fortune of this team right now? Sesa currently sitting thirds on the points table. A victory can take them to second. A victory for Dempo can take them to number 3 on the points table. Here we go, the second half kicked off. Sesa versus Dempo resumes. It's Dempo Sports Club who gets kicked off in the second half, looking for that early goal in. Tackle comes, will be a corner, I believe. In the end, it's a goal kick. That's a good interception. Coming back onto it, it's been a match of half open doors. The teasing moments have been there. More substitutions. Shais comes in. Kane Anthony has been taken off. So Jason DiMelo, he's taking no prisoners. He's making those substitutions. Shais Gaunker comes in. Kane Anthony Fernandez taken off. The number 7 and the number 10 now on the pitch for Sesa Football Academy. And remember, if you're a fan of numbers and if you believe in numbers, those are the two biggest numbers in world football. Made famous by many players, but made iconic by Cristiano Ronaldo, the number 7, and Lionel Messi, the number 10. So whenever if you ask any footballer who's got no brains about football, and if you ask them which jersey do you want, it's number 7 and number 10 because of the weight they carry, because of the legacy and the heritage they carry. And right now, for Sesa Football Academy, the number 7 and the number 10 are on the pitch, who've been brought on as a halftime substitutes by the head coach Jason DiMelo. Will that change the fortune for this team? Would like to control the possession early, Sesa. Benito Costa playing one ball. This is Johnson Rana. Rana looking for options. Rana losing possession. This is not good. Has to be a bit more careful. Cannot be wasteful whenever Sesa get the possession. You cannot get Dempo those chances. Shot from distance. Good try. Really good try. Got a chance, had a look, had a hit as well. Off target in the end. These are the kind of football that Dempo will like to play and like to build on. If that would have been on target, it would be really interesting to watch out how the goalkeeper would have reacted. In the end, goes off target. Pradeep Rahim puts the ball inside the box. Well, should I say outside the box and outside the touchline as well, outside the playing area. Nothing coming out of it. That was Murphy Fernandez with the shot once again. Remember Murphy right on the end of first half took a shot from distance. Murphy Fernandez once again in the second half, the starting few phases, takes a shot. So Murphy Fernandez is looking very likely. He wants to score the goal for Dempo. Look at this venue once again. We talked about it, right? Reliance Corporate Park. And 6 p.m. kickoffs are always interesting. This is the number 10, the substitute, Droton. Does well, finds the pass to the right-hand side. Was that the first touch for Lixon Rebello, the number 10, the substitute, coming back onto it? Reliance Corporate Park, 6 p.m. It was the evening sun setting down. And now, 7 p.m. right now in India, the Indian Standard Time, and you've got the floodlights on. It becomes a really good pitch to play. This is Tapon Minj on the ball. There's a good pass back to Tapon Minj. The ball slowly skidding outside the turf. This will be a throw-in. Tapon Minj takes it quickly. Back-to-back throw-ins for Dempo Sports. And this time around leaves it for Chodrika Branches. Chodrika Branches, the fullback. He's been playing on that right-hand side, Chodrik. Well, then they're progressing forward with those throw-ins, Dempo Sports Club. Back-to-back throw-ins. This is Suavel Cristiano Furtado loses possession. We have not seen much from Suavel Cristiano Furtado. A player of his caliber needs to be involved much more. Is Murphy Fernandez. Poor delivery inside the box, could break in kindly. Strong tackle. And that was needed. It was not the best of deliveries, but broken kindly. Chodrika Branches once again tussling here. Chodrika Branches goes on the outside. This is Chodrika Branches. Shrugs off the defender. Ball played in. A goal kick, I believe, in the end. There was Chodrika Branches who was tussling with Lixon Rebello, the substitute for Dempo, beg your pardon, for Sesa Football Academy. Kripal leaves it for, I believe this will be Johnson Rana would be coming onto it. The likely suspect. Because you saw Kripal went on to take the long throw-in. But Kripal left it and Haiti. This is Johnson Rana who comes in, the usual suspect for the long throw-ins. Gets the decent enough distance on those. Watch out for his long throw-ins. Look how far it is and look how good Johnson Rana throws this one inside the box. Just feels like the ball is arrowed in like a bullet inside the box from Johnson Rana. The referee blows his whistle. Offside. Chance for Dempo to break on the counter. Ball played in forward. This is a decent enough delivery. What an interception this is. This Mickey Diaz. Sweeper keeper in prime example for you. Mickey Diaz comes up early and not just comes up with intention. And with clear intentions, just makes a sliding tackle, Mickey Diaz. It feels like he's got his defending shoes on. To take nothing away from that ball played in, behind the defense. And Chodrika Branches, looking for options, goes back to his skipper. Dempo once again building possession. Losing the possession now. This was Ashenvaz who was crowded out. Chance for Sesa to break maybe. Ball played in outside of the boot. Misplaced that one. Tapon Minj collects. Tapon Minj finds Murphy Fernandez. This is skipper. Stennis. Stennis trying to find one ball forward. Stennis. Poor pass. And now then, this is a substitute. Lixon Rebello on the ball. It does well. Evades those challenges. Finds Titus, the captain. Titus waiting for option. Titus cuts inside. Still Titus. Still Titus going on. Surrounded by two defenders from Dempo. Titus cannot keep that inside the playing area. Then, and sometimes to break such games, you often require a moment of brilliance, an individual magic. And remember in the first game as well, and that goes to show you how tightly Group B is contested in the first game against Punjab and Kerala as Titus tries to run onto it. Titus has done well. Pradeep, left for delivery. Shot maybe now coming in. Strong tackle, will be a corner. But coming back onto it, in the first game as well, Punjab versus Kerala Blasters tightly contested. The deadlock was broken in the stoppage time. Here's the corner inside the box. Goes wide in the end. That was close. And CESA Football Academy, they're getting closer. The Titus acknowledges the corner. Skripal on corner duties, but coming back onto it, the first game was tightly contested. Punjab winning 1-0. So you get to see the same pattern once again in the second game of the day, wherein Dempo and Sesa are going toe-to-toe, still even Steven, the deadlock yet to be broken. And that goes to show you how tightly Group B is being contested. All the teams are really well drilled, and it's not going to be easy to pick the top two. And remember, the format of the RFDL is pretty simple in the national group stages. 12 teams kept in 2 groups, 6 teams in one, 6 teams in the other. This is Group B. And the top 2 will qualify for the semi-finals. That will be a knockout round. So, I mean, if you look at the list of teams, Punjab, East Bengal, Northeast, Sesa, Dempo, Kerala Blasters, how do you pick the top 2? Because all the teams have got good players, quality players, good coaches. It's going to be really interesting as the tournament shapes into the latter stages. Shot comes in from distance. The Venom was blocked away. In the end, nothing much for the keeper to worry about. And there's only one complaint, to be honest, from both teams. They have not got much shots on target. It's not just one team. If you look at both the teams, not much shots on target. You look at the halftime statistics. Sesa, they didn't even get any shot on target. 3 chances created, 0 shots on target. Acrobatic effort. Stennis Stoughton, he's showing everything he's got onto his footballing boots. Well, now then, the idea was to find Suavel Cristiano Furtado, was running onto it. Suavel Cristiano Furtado, not the best outing for him so far. And you will feel that the head coach, Remus Damio Gomez, would be just pondering about his substitution options. Maybe Sean Diaz, the under-23 stars on the bench. Soham is on the bench as well. Nash Fernandez. Arden Pundanik Paul is on the bench. So he's got options, the head coach, Remus Damio Gomez. It's now a matter of time when he just steps his attention and tells, you know what, boys, come on, get on from the bench, change this game for me. Strong tackle comes in. This is good football. Benito Costa, the goal scorer from the previous game, sliding in. Breaks the attack for Dempo. Left foot ball inside the box. Cleared away towards safety. Stennis will recover for Dempo. Stennis looking for options, plays that central. There's a tackle coming in. And now then, Murphy Fernandez shoots. That goes wide in the end. But he's getting closer, Murphy Fernandez. That's his 3rd shot, I believe. Yet to keep his shot on target, but he's getting closer, Murphy Fernandez. You expect a bit more from him. Mickey Diaz has gone down. He's feeling something, Mickey Diaz. Just hydrating himself right now. He's going to be okay, Mickey Diaz. Not much to do for both the goalkeepers, Mickey Diaz as well as Deep Singh. But sometimes this could be tricky when you feel like goalkeepers that have been visitors, they don't get enough action in the first 80 or 70 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes the game gets all heated up. Ball played in forward. Deep Singh this time around comes and collects, goes down. And in those last minutes when there's flurry of shots coming in, sometimes the goalkeeper can be caught off guard. It's all about psychological and mental warfare. And sometimes these nil-nil games towards the last 10 minutes, it all depends on who has the better mentality. This is Murphy Fernandez. Good first touch. Murphy releases the ball in, nearly finds someone. Stennis Stoughton still going on. Murphy Fernandez releasing one. Sliding, trying to save the ball, protect the ball in the end. Will be a goal kick. There's Ashton Vaz. And that's twice now that Ashton Vaz has thrown everything onto it, trying to protect that ball from going outside the playing area. Sliding tackle, but Ashton Vaz losing to the ball, losing to the fast turf at Reliance Corporate Park. But Murphy Fernandez has been good. And he's getting closer as well. Murphy Fernandez standing in that heart of the midfield for Dempo. He's in everything. There was Murphy. There was Ashen was with the header. This is Cyan Albuquerque. Fakes his shot and decides to choose for a pass. In the end, intercepted. Will be a throw-in, but he's been good, Cyan Albuquerque. To Jodrick branches. Jodrick pressed the play. Topon Mensch is now playing on his right-hand side. Topon Mensch on the ball right now. Topon Mensch takes on the defender. Still Topon Mensch. Still Topon Mensch. He's done well. And now finally losing possession to Titus. Topon Mensch was challenged by the number 12, Jeff Diaz. Stennis. For a moment or so you thought Stennis has lost possession, but he's emerged with it. Stennis is moving forward as well. Just that final pass missing. Stennis once again though, tussling. And now he's off position. Stennis, chance to break now for Sesa. Stennis has got back though, still going on. This is a good run. That's the substitute, the number 7 puts the ball inside the box. Maybe too much onto it. Yes, it is too much. It's good play nonetheless from Shais Gaunker. Was running onto the ball with intent from the right hand side. Shais Gaunker. Indian puts the delivery, that's just too much. Goes up and over. Cyan Albuquerque is standing over this goal kick, and Cyan Albuquerque takes it as well. Gets a long distance onto it. There comes the header, but well, it was cleared away. Pradeep Ahibam on throwing duties. The captain Titus. Titus finds that overlapping run. And this was the Lixon Rebello who was making that run. Titus tried finding him, but in the end, Kripal will leave this for a throw-in. Johnson Rana will come onto it. We have taken this name too much, Johnson Rana. And that's because he's got a special strength onto him. There he is, Johnson Rana. Each and every time you see a throw-in, you see Johnson Rana. The cameraman also leaving a good impression onto him. Oh, look at this long throw-in been taken from Johnson Rana. Speared it in. Header comes. Danger looming inside the box. Could be a shot from distance, maybe unable to control. Now then, Swabble, Cristiano Furtado breaking on for Dempo. He's got support arriving. He's found the support. Strong tackle. Really strong tackle from Atharv Narayan Gurri. Because Dalvin Coelho was making that overlapping run. Dempo still have the ball, left foot ball inside. Pradeep Ahibam trying to clear. Ball's in once again to a man in white. Albuquerque. Jodrick branches. Back to Albuquerque. Spreads one in. The idea is to find Topon Mensch. Topon Mensch loses possession. This is Titus on the ball now. Titus looking for options. Squares it centrally. Bad first touch. There's Jeff Diaz. We expect more from these boys from CESA. Just losing possession very cheaply. You saw there Titus playing the ball centrally. There's Jeff Diaz. His first touch betraying him. Topon Mensch now. One touch football. Topon Mensch finding Murphy Fernandez. Murphy Fernandez ball inside the box. Headed away towards safety. Will be a throw-in for Dempo. And Dempo once again establishing the pattern. 62 minutes on the clock. 28 remaining after this. Dempo on the attack. He's like long throw-in coming in from Jodrick branches. So he's saying, you know what? You've got Johnson Rana in your team. And we've got Jodrick branches who takes a long throw-in. Sesa emerged with it. Could be a counter-attack breaking in. Just too much heavy. Have to be a bit more clinical. Rahul Peter Rodriguez collects. But Rahul Peter Rodriguez plays a poor pass. Jeff Diaz now on the ball. Jeff Diaz, good feed from him. Jeff Diaz putting it one forward, trying to find Titus. Jodrick branches emerges for Dempo. This is Murphy Fernandez just floating one forward. Mickey Diaz comes forward. Mickey Diaz collects and Mickey Diaz clears as well. And it's good for Mickey Diaz. You raised the danger really early. TP Rohit now on the ball. End-to-end stuff. You cannot take a breath in this game. Just played at relentless pace. Well then, this is a good ball on the right-hand side. Shot coming in. Good save. That's the first meaningful save made by Deep Singh. The size counter, the substitute breaking in from the right-hand flank, shooting as well. A strong hand by Deep Singh. This game is still 0-0. But now you feel like it's opening up. Did not get a hand onto it or what? We're gonna wait for the replays. It felt like there was a shot and that was on target. Take nothing away from it. Science Gaonkar playing on the right hand side. Made a good run. Now then, this is Tupon Minj who's tussling with Pradeep Ahibam. Still Tupon Minj has done well. Tupon Minj trying to put a ball inside the box. Still Tupon Minj. He does put the ball. Breaks in kindly. Now a shot may be coming in. Strong interception. Will be a corner. And there you see now. It's just building up. It's just heating up towards this last 25 minutes or so. Both teams trying to create something. And going on the attack. Short corner taken. Losing possession in the end, but recovering it back, Dempo. Ball floated in. Good break in kindly shot from distance, goes off target. So they are taking their chances, Dempo, but not happening. Back-to-back corners. This is Dalvin Coelho now. Left foot ball coming in, goes short once again. Suavel Cristiano Furtado puts it in, straight to Mickey Diaz. Mickey Diaz has been very impressive. His reading of the game and especially collecting those crosses comes up early and comes with intent, collects those crosses, no fumbles, no mistakes. That's a sign of a good goalkeeper, Mickey Diaz. If nurtured properly, this guy can be a proper superstar. The ball sprayed in perfectly. This is Pradeep Ahibam, left foot ball inside the box. Deep Singh will collect that comfortably. He didn't get enough curl onto it. Pradeep Ahibam is fresh from that assist in the previous game. The only goal coming in from Sesa came from the assist from Pradeep Ahibam. Benito scoring that one. Benito Costa, who's the defender, has Benito on the ball. Jeff Diaz. Plenty of space to operate into. Jeff Diaz has played one forward. Deep Singh comes up early. Deep Singh makes a mess out of it, but the referee has acknowledged that Deep Singh was fouled. Not intentional though from Saish Gaonkar, who's playing on the right hand side. But in the process of reaching to the ball, you see the replay once again. In the process of reaching to the goal, Saish Gaonkar catches Deep Singh and the referee blows his whistle, acknowledges the foul, and Deep Singh will receive some treatment right then. 68 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. Last 23 minutes or so remaining. Is there a goal coming in this game? And if so, who's going to be the likely hero? Because there are plenty of good players on both the sides that will be waiting to score a goal for themselves, but it just feels like there's got to be a moment of brilliance now to break this game open, and we saw that. There's few shots from both the teams. There have been players who are trying their luck, but in these games, you never know. A majestic header, or a free kick goal, or a shot from distance, or an acrobatic effort. Those are the things that really break open these kind of games, especially when two Goan teams are playing the derby. There's always that mental warfare going on, and who wants it more? Who wants to inch their name into the Hall of Fame, as we talk about? Remember, I mean, it's always a good trivia question. Who scored in the derby? Well, this all depends on who wants it more, who's got that willingness to change the game, to grip the game, to take the game by the scruff of the neck and change it into your team's favor. And that's where character is shown. That's where good players step up. 69 minutes on the clock. 21 will be remaining after this, plus the stoppages. So plenty of time for either teams to go and find a winner. And you just feel like, once again, as we spoke about in the first game, Punjab versus Kerala Blasters, Punjab winning 1-0. And we spoke there as well. You feel like in such games, one goal could be the decider. So you feel like one goal could be enough. And if anyone scores it, it might be the winner as well. Deep Singh is now okay to continue. There was a small delay. We did not give enough credit to the physios as well. And each and every time a player goes down, the physios rush in. I mean, make sure that everything is okay. And these are the real unsung heroes, the physios, man. They deserve a lot of credit, to be honest. Well then, I mean, and to be honest, apart from those shots on target, there's not much to complain in terms of quality of football. The touches have been good, the passing has been good, the possession has been good. This is tip on Mensch, drills one in, shot now maybe coming in, misplaces. Good chance, good opportunity. He's disappointed, he knows that was a good opportunity. The tip on Mensch drilling one ball inside the box. The shot coming in as well. It's just off target. Did not probably get the connection he would have wanted. And those shots on the running balls, I mean, you gotta hit them, just bang. But in the end, the idea was exactly that, the execution, not so much on point. And a lot of training goes into it, isn't it? I mean, each and every skill that has to be perfected. There has to be a lot of training going into it. Ball played in, cleared away. And Dempo relentless right now in the attack. Stennis doubting, switches the play. Tries to switch the play, but intercepted. Poor touch, once again. Well, that's been one area wherein these players will need to improve. Decision making. Murphy Fernandez. And Murphy Fernandez earns a corner for his team. We've not seen any substitutions so far from Dempo Sports Club. And now you think that's the perfect time for Coach Remus Tamio Gomez to bring in some of those boys. As Dalvin Coelho once again left for this time around. I'm not sure he's going to go for short one, because the last two times Dalvin Coelho went for the shorter option. And this time around you feel this is going to be a delivery inside the box. Yes, it is. Left foot ball. Breaks in kindly. Recycle inside. Header. Cleared away. And there you see. And that's the simple football method. You don't got to make it complex, right? Dempo get a corner. Dalvin Coelho, left foot ball inside the box. And whenever there's balls inside the box, especially towards the dying moments of the game, when there's 70, 80 minutes on the clock, they're tired defenders. Those long balls inside the box will always cause panic and chaos, and something can break in. Yes, did not go in the back of the net, but there you see, it's better than playing the short ones. I mean, you can have variations. I'm all in favor of having variations, of having different tactics and strategies for set pieces. But sometimes you gotta just play the football the old simple way, and in such games wherein you gotta break the deadlock and wherein you feel like one goal could be the difference maker, just go for simple football. I think simple football will be what Sesa would be looking to play right now, because Dempo are controlling the possession, and for Sesa, that means only one thing: they got to hit on the counter. And that's the old school football, remember. Just have pacey players, wait for your chances, hit the team on the counter, hit them so quickly that they have no chance to recover. And we've seen good teams do that. And if you've got pacey wingers, supported by good midfielders who can find those pacey wingers. Remember, we talk about Real Madrid quite often as a team that a lot of Indians have as their favorite team. The European Giants, probably the best club in the world right now. There was this time under Jose Mourinho that Real Madrid played counter-attacking football. And if there's any coach, if there's any young player, if there's anyone who wants to understand counter-attacking football, you got to watch Jose Mourinho and Real Madrid under Jose Mourinho. The kind of football they played, the kind of pacey players they've had. As Sesa once again building on attack. There's Dempo, beg your pardon. Played in forward. Now a shot maybe coming in. Good save. Mickey Diaz falls into action. There was Ashen Vaz with a shot. And Mickey Diaz, whenever called into action, he's been good. Murphy Fernandez puts this in. Murphy Fernandez has to do better. He knows that. And now maybe you can see some substitutions coming in from the head coach. Remus Tamio Gomez. Time for a cooling break though. 74 minutes on the board. But coming back to it, you talk about counter-attacking football. I was privileged enough to attend few workshops, few international sessions on coaching, on footballing, tactics and strategy. And they do teach it. I mean, that team, that Real Madrid team under Jose Mourinho, was the best counter-attacking team probably world football has seen. I mean, you look at the players and personals, as players right now in Reliance Corporate Park gather for a small drinks break. Coming back to it, you just look at the players and personnel in that Real Madrid team, the 2010, the 2011 team against Jose Mourinho. You got Cristiano Ronaldo, you got Gonzalo Higuain, you got Karim Benzema, you got those pacey players, and to support them, you've got Angel Di Maria, you've got Mesut Ozil. So I think Angel Di Maria came later on, but you got Mesut Ozil in that midfield. You got Marcelo on those wings as a fullback. So this team was filled with good, creative players alongside with good wingers with pace onto them, and that's how you play counter-attacking football. As simple as that. And probably with teams control possession, counter-attacking is the best form of football, and this is what CESA Football Academy would be looking to hit Dempo on. I mean, with the last 15 minutes or so remaining, tired legs coming into picture. Remember, I don't think Dempo have made any substitutions so far. So with those tired legs coming into picture, Sesa could benefit. Sesa made 2 substitutions. They brought in Saiz Gaonkar, the number 7, and Lixon Rabelo, the number 10, both of them forward players. This is a poor goal kick taken by Mickey Diaz, but we can excuse him because he's been good in those goalkeeping departments where he's needed. Mickey Diaz making good saves in. Dalvin Coelho on throw-in duties. Murphy Fernandez lofts it up. Good save from Mickey Diaz. Could be trouble. Mickey Diaz still not able to control the ball. Inside the box now, cleared away by the defender. There's appeal for a handball, I believe. And Dempo and the boys are just absolutely sure that's the handball. The referee sees nothing wrong onto it, Manish Divakar. Let's the play continue. Dempo have controlled the bulk of the possession. Ball played inside the box. Mickey Diaz, strong punch. And now you see Mickey Diaz has been called into action quite often in the second half. Pradeep Ahibam losing out. Pradeep Ahibam, the defender, has to get up really quick because this is relentless pressure from Dempo. Shot from distance, blocked away. Then the long ball forward. This is Lixon Rabelo who's chasing it. Lixon Rabelo gets there first. Lixon, still Lixon. Inside the box now, waiting for options. A left foot pass. Jeff Diaz. And Dempo have got the bodies back. And Dempo have won the ball back as well. It took too much time, I believe. Jeff Diaz should have been a bit more clinical. Shortrick Branches finds Tilton. This is Ashmon Maven Vegas. Shot from distance blocked away, and there you see a substitution coming in. Dalvin. That's Dalvin Coelho has been taken off. Soam has been brought in, so there's the changes, there's the substitution. This is Dalvin Coelho on the ball. Shot from distance. straight to the player. And now you see finally that confirmation of the substitution. Delvin Coelho was on the pitch. If that substitution was about to happen, then Delvin Coelho now would make way. There you see Delvin Coelho making way. And now in comes Soham Sri Krishna Nagwekar. There's the number 45. That was the last contribution from Delvin Coelho. He's done well. He's taking those corner responsibilities, Dalvin. And also, whenever moving forward, he's added that creative flair for Dempo. He changes also for Sesa. This is the number 20, Ashwek, who comes in. Kripal makes way. Ashwek, Ashok Jadhav, the midfielder. 10 minutes or so remaining for both these players who've been brought on as substitutes to find something creative, to find a moment of inspiration, and to turn this game on its head. There's the confirmation. Ashok Jadhav comes in, and Kripal Dhargalkar, who's been taken off. His evening is done. I'm not saying much from Kripal, but has not made many errors as well, so decent outing for him. Ball played in forward. Lixon Rebello trying to just latch onto it. Lixon has done well, latches onto it, plays the ball forward. Now Jeff Diaz lays it off. Shot coming in for the substitute. It was Ashok Jadhav with the shot. Well, that was his first meaningful touch of the ball, I believe. Once again, Ashok Jadhav losing out possession this time around. Dempo break with it. Murphy Fernandez offering support. He's been ignored. Now then, good ball played in. This is Ashen Vaz, who's gone back. Jodrick branches. Tricky feed from Jodrick. Now maybe a shot coming in from distance. Here's the crossbar, so close. Jodrick branches nearly breaking the deadlock. What a strike that was. Mickey Diaz was scrambling. Dempo will consider themselves unlucky. This will be a corner. Take nothing away from the shot. The replays will tell you the story, how close that was. More changes coming in. And now Dempo throwing everything onto it. And now, finally, Dalvin Coelho has been taken off and Soham comes in. Also, Nash Fernandez comes in. So finally, those changes being made. There's the corner taken into us at far post. Puts it back inside, just loops outside the touch. And Nash Fernandez comes instead of Ashen Vaz. This is Saish Gaonkar playing a delivery that was nearly perfect, but this is Deep Singh who comes and collects in the end. But there you see Dempo throwing their substitutions. And could that work in their favor? Now then, this is a good run. Now then, Mickey Diaz, wide netting. So close, Dempo. So close to scoring the first one and to breaking the deadlock. But you just feel like Mickey Diaz and his initial movement, just trying to get close to the ball, making himself big. How vital could that have been? This is relentless from Dempo, though. Creating chances after chances, just getting on the ball, not letting Sesa a lot of breathing space right now. Well then, last 10 minutes or so remaining in this game. And you've talked about it, the last 10 minutes would be intense. And Dempo, they're throwing everything at it right now. This is Jodrick Branches. Lays it off to Raul Peter Rodriguez. Albuquerque finds the ball centrally. This is a good run made from Stennis Stoughton. Still Stennis Stoughton. Chodrick branches. Chodrick goes right. This is Cristiano. Cristiano on the ball. Cristiano tries and finds Murphy Fernandez. Murphy Fernandez does well to just jump and not let him touch the ball, as this will be a throw-in for Dempo. This will be a ball inside now. Ashman Maven Vegas putting the ball inside the box, nothing coming out of it in the end. And that's well, strong defensive interception. Back to Murphy Fernandez, looking for options. Murphy lays it off to the right hand side. This is Ashman Vegas, still Ashman Vegas. Low cross, straight to Mkhitaryan in the end. Dempo are getting closer. Dempo are knocking on the door. Just not able to find that decisive goal so far, Dempo, but that's been good. And to be honest, they have been the better team throughout the game. Just that goal that they're waiting for. Remember, Punjab scored a late goal in that first game into the stoppage time. So, I mean, if Dempo need an inspiration, we have already seen in the morning. The game is not over until the final whistle, so there's still a lot of time remaining. 5 minutes after this, plus the stoppages. Expect another 5 minutes added on in the stoppages as well. Well, if Dempo strike, this would be the first win for them. But remember, if Sesa strike, Dempo's heart would be broken, particularly after playing such good football, and that's very possible. Remember, it's a cruel sport, football. We have seen things happening against around the play, things happening. This is good first touch. Now then, Rohit, long legs from him, loses possession though, but does well to recover. There was Sowell Cristiano Furtado tussling with TP Rohit. And Deep will collect. And Deep releases early as well. You can see the intensity in Dempo right now. They want to go and score the goal. Sowell Cristiano Furtado coming very deep now, trying to build the attack. This is Stennis Stoughton. Stennis goes central to Albuquerque. Albuquerque goes back to Deep Singh. This is Raul Peter Rodriguez looking for options. No real pressure from the forwards of Sesa. Murphy Fernandez comes an option. This is Stennis now who's been found. Stennis, tricky feet, still Stennis, good football from him. Been really impressed by Stennis Stoughton. Still going on, marauding forward. Still Stennis, looking for options. Finds Ashman Vegas. Stennis, Albuquerque. Albuquerque switches the play. Good delivery. There's more substitutions coming in. Lixon has been taken off. Lixon just came on. How has Lixon been taken off? Lixon Rebello goes off. Number 28 comes in. There's the confirmation now. If any one of you can't believe like me, but there's the confirmation. Lixon Rebello, who's just been brought on, has been taken off as well, and in comes Salman Khan. Well, not the movie star, but the football player. He's got roughly around 3 to 4 minutes plus the stoppages to make an impact. Already got a very heavy name, so if there's people living in India, they know the significance and the weightage of that name. So you can leave it to the reputation. It might be a good chance for him to just score a winner for his team right now. Dempo and Sesa battling it out. Murphy Fernandez finds a good ball in. This could be a cross coming in, drilled. Just not happening for either of these teams. And you don't want a goalless game, to be honest. Stennis Stoughton has been absolutely magnificent. He's the man of the match, that's for sure, Stennis Stoughton. I mean, watch out for this guy. He's really impressed everybody, Stennis Stoughton. This is Ashman Vegas now turning with the ball. Ashman going on that left-hand side. Stennis Stoughton. Here's our man of the match, which I've decided, because he's been really good. Now then, Dempo, Ashman Vegas. Ashman Vegas. And the idea was absolutely perfect. Trying to slip that ball in. So Sri Krishna Nagwekar, and the substitute, was trying to latch on to the end of it, but ideas and execution are two different things. You can have the intent, but to execute it, that's a different ball game. But do we get a winner over here? Because the next goal is definitely the winner. Do we get the winner? Here's the big question. And though the games today have been tightly contested, that just goes to show you the kind of contest you're going to see in Group B. I mean, it's not going to be any easy peasy matches for any of these teams. They're going to drill it out. They're going to just fight it out. Hard games, hard circumstances. But remember, hard times breed better men and hard times breed better football teams as well. So that's the story, right? I mean, you got to do easy things. You got to stay at home. So, well, Cristiano Furtado now on throwing duties. And just taking it quick. This is Jodica Branches. Centrally finds the captain, Albuquerque. Albuquerque takes a shot from distance. Mickey Diaz does not even save it from his hands. Look at the cockiness. I mean, just chests that and then collects it. I'd love to see that. A bit of go and flair coming into picture. Now then chance for Sesa to break. This is Titus, the captain. Titus cannot keep that inside the touchline, I believe, Titus. That's the right call, to be honest. The throw-in will fall in for Dempo. Titus just not ready to let the ball roll in for Dempo. And the referee, Manish Devakar, has seen something. He's just trying to just calm down. Because in the last few minutes, things could get a bit heated up. Just had a word with his assistant. Manish Shivashankar Lal Devakar. The assistants Rushikesh Rangaro Misale and Venkat Krishnan Iyer. And then 4 minutes at a time allows for a drop ball. TP Rohit onto it. TP Rohit losing possession. Titus winning it back. Titus now losing it once again. 4 minutes for either of these teams to go and find that winning goal. Ashman Vegas turning and twisting. Long ball played forward. This is decent enough delivery. And now then, this could be a chance for the first one. This could be a chance. Lays it off. Just not able to take the shot. What was that in the end? Just felt like he was trying to pass to Mickey Diaz. He's good football until that final shot. Soham did well. Soham Sri Krishna Nagwekar controlling the ball, and then just that final shot coming in. Disappointing nonetheless. I just felt like the moment had arrived for Dempo. They had to pull the trigger. Instead, went for a soft pass. And now then, once again, Mickey Diaz comes, and once again, Mickey Diaz clears. This goalkeeper is one to watch out for, that's for sure. I mean, redefining that sweeper-keeper role. And every time he's come on with some intent. Leaving his line early, understanding the situation, reacting to Jodica Branches now. All the CESA boys are back defending. This is Swavel Cristiano Furtado. Finds the overlapping run. Jodica Branches. Cross inside the box. There was a chance. Shot now. Getting closer and closer, but time is ticking. 4 minutes at time. We are already into the 3rd minute of it. So you felt like that was probably the last chance of the game. Still though, 120 seconds. Plenty of things could happen in 120 seconds. Now, scoring a goal is definitely possible in 120 seconds. But now you just feel like this game will be goalless. I mean, two teams who have given everything on the pitch today. And you felt like this would be Dempo who would be feeling a bit too harsh. Because they have played the better football. They've created the chances. And especially in the passing department. And a few of those individual players. Tennis is one of them. Albuquerque. Cyan Albuquerque is another. The defenders have been really good for Dempo. And to be honest, after that mauling against Punjab, losing 3-0 and all those 3 goals coming in that second half, this was the kind of response the head coach would have wanted from the defensive lineup, and that organization has been visible. And so I think that's been good from Dempo. And now heading on to the next match, they would carry on this clean sheet if Sesa do not score in the next 90 seconds or so. They've got a long throw in coming in. And you've got this man who can change the headlines, Johnson Rana, the long throwing specialist, spearing it in, but cleared away. And the headlines would not change today, that's for sure. But Johnson Rana once again drilling it in. Well, now then, Mickey Diaz comes up early. Mickey Diaz collects and clears. Mickey Diaz is not afraid. He's not going to change his methods. He's a really interesting goalkeeper right now in the Reliance Foundation Development League, Mickey Diaz. Ball played in inside the box. Hernandez. And that's it. End of the 90 minutes at the Reliance Corporate Park. It remains goalless. Sesa Football Academy and Dempo Sports Club battle it out. They gave everything. They fought with everything they had, but just that goal not coming in. End of the 90. Sesa nil and Dempo nil. And that's it from the Reliance Corporate Park for today. The 2 games in. The first one, Punjab winning against Kerala Blasters, 1-0. And this one, once again, strongly contested. 2 teams whose attacking intents were clearly visible, but it's the defensive stability that wins in the end. Sesa 42% possession, 9 chances, 1 shot on target. Dempo 58% possession, increasing in the second half. 22 chances, look at that. 8 shots on target, just not able to find the opening goal and the winning goal. But plenty of positives for Dempo after losing to Punjab. This is the kind of performance you wanted to see. For Sesa, they get 1 point. 2 games, 2 draws for Sesa. For Dempo, 2 games, 1 loss, 1 draw. They will continue. And as things stand, the points table will not change. Punjab will be top of the table. Kerala Blasters will be second. The Sesa will be third now with 2 points. Dempo get their first point. Well, Dempo will move to the 5th position. We will wait for the official confirmation, but you feel like Dempo will move to the 5th position. Well, then that's it from the Reliance Corporate Park. It's been an absolute honor once again tuning in with the fans as well on the Reliance YouTube channel. But before we go, we will leave you with the official standing as well, just to confirm. Yes, Dempo Sports Club will move to the 5th position now with that 0-0 game right now with Sesa. They get 1 point. Northeast United, they lost their game to Kerala Blasters. So Northeast United on the 5th position, 1 game, 1 loss. They have 0 points. Dempo earning this point, going to the 5th of the points table for right now, because tomorrow, 8 a.m. stay tuned with us. This is going to be East Bengal taking on Northeast United. That's going to be an exciting contest from the Reliance Corporate Park. I'm Satyam. I'm signing off for the day. Enjoy the highlights though in the meanwhile.